Hi, this is Prometheus, and I'm giving you Madden 25 gameplay. I did not get a copy of this game. I actually pulled this video from a link below my Madden pad, a YouTube commentator, and he shows this video essentially just untouched. And I just wanted to give you my take on the gameplay as we're rolling this thing out. Um, there are a couple other links of some good Madden 25 tips and some gameplay that I'm going to put in the bottom of this video location. Masa Chappie obviously it looks like he's got a copy of the game, and he's got some stuff where he breaks down certain drills, things to prepare for. I have another gentleman, Madden Progressive, he's got the actual playbooks. One of the things I noticed in looking at the playbooks are pretty much the same as what Madden 13 is. You're going to have a lot of the same plays, and if you're already familiar with the playbook, then this is going to be successful. But the Philadelphia playbook is obviously going to be a very hot playbook because it's got a lot of the college type style playing, a lot of runs out of the shotgun formations. So considering that a lot of players have used shotgun primarily and had limited run activity through the shotgun, you'll see probably a lot of people running with Philadelphia, the Chip Kelly offense. I don't really see many variations in this game compared to Madden 13, except for the running styles. You can see the animations a little bit differently. They actually have cleaned up some of the presentation stuff, but if you're a true Madden gamer, you really don't care about all the presentation. It's more about the gameplay, flexibility, making adjustments for your opponents. But it looks like it's a very good product. As you can see here, the defenses are pretty much standard. It's all the same standard defenses that you would use: 4-man under, 4-man over, stack defenses. So, look at this play right here. The guy's going into man coverage, and he just does just a very like a lead draw, or a lead run. And you can see that little shimmy by the running back. So I think what Madden's trying to do is, there's a lot of people out there in Madden 13 that are just passing. I can't count how many times that I played against players that I just recently lost to a guy that he was using Minnesota, and he ran the ball with AP in the first half 3 times, and he was strictly passing. So here, look at that. That looks like it was some kind of a spread. That was a really cool running play out of shotgun. The line shifted to the left and looked like it gave back some good cutbacks. Not a huge difference in the presentation, just some minor adjustments, but it's all about the gameplay. So let's just kind of sit back and look at some of these plays here. This is my favorite set, ace. Same kind of play setups too, same kind of adjustments. And look at Vic take off. And there was like about 4 people coming in. They must have all came in on the bottom, off to the right. He might have crashed. I don't think that was the case. But Vic's running style is a little bit jerky. So obviously, when you do get into the game, and if you are someone who likes to run, you're going to have to practice running, learning all the skills with the running game, because that's obviously something that's a little bit different than what you're probably used to doing. Little anger route by the running back.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
So man coverage, the guy's blitzing. See that shift with the line? The line kind of shifts over to the right. It looks like there's going to be, and you can see the little shake by the running back. So it's extremely more sensitive with the juke moves that we're not used to seeing with other Madden versions. So definitely when you get this game, you need to get into practicing running immediately and understanding the controls. So demo should be rolling out either 12th or 14th, depending on what game of play that you're on, unless you are fortunate enough to be able to get a copy of this game ahead of time. There are people that already have this game. They're beta testing the game. You know, when EA rolled this game out, they pretty much had named the game done 99% by E3. You know, they're obviously this their deadline. They're a huge corporation. You know, they're a corporation that is essentially traded on the stock exchange. So they've got deadlines. They got professionals that work for them. Look at that! I can't believe that he actually busted out of that tackle. So, you know, this game, the demo that you get, is not going to be any different from what you're going to be playing online. So it's critical that you play around with the running style if you like to run. And I think another thing that's critical is focusing on defense, because obviously they bumped up offense again, and defense is actually, from what I understand and some of the things I read, is getting watered down. They are lowering the sensitivity of the ball hawk. There's a lot of people out there that like that. They hate the ball hawk feature. A big percentage of people hate ball hawk. I personally believe I thought it was a good feature, primarily because uh, it took away people from forcing the ball. You know, if you had a ball hawk and you're taking a defender over there, usually double or maybe triple teaming somebody. If you're triple teaming somebody, you know, I don't care if it's Calvin Johnson getting triple teamed. If you have a triple team over there, they should either defend the ball or there should be, you know, some kind of a play in which you're taking away the ball or you're actually intercepting it. So I like the ball hawk feature, but obviously based on the feedback that they get from the community, they didn't like it. So that was a good strike by Vic there. Passing doesn't look much different. Obviously, you have to figure out how the man coverages and the zone coverages play. Uh, 2013, you were able to manipulate those coverages based on the routes that you're running. Wheel routes, fade routes were so popular. They've obviously changed that around.
The Eagles line up now for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Redskins now will have their chance to respond with their first drive. The score's 7-0. And the tackle's made right around the
Doesn't look like there's any kind of special one with that. This might have been some of these offenses. Look at Washington with all those pistol sets. Pretty exciting. Yeah, it looks like they changed up the icon a little bit on defense. No big deal. It's kind of like a delayed draw.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense.
More pistol.
When you're running football team,
comeback routes, stretch,
a lot of ugly plays that don't
lead
work.
read option,
You just got to keep running it.
wide corner.
Robert Griffin, they had Alfred Morris.
Some of these plays look good. You know, me, I'd be looking at that fullback if I was going to be passing, primarily to see how the route happens. And look, he did blow that guy up too. Yeah. See, I would have been looking at the fullback, but dropped the ball.
First off, they had salary cap problems, so they couldn't go out and really sign some of the free agents they wanted. Two of their best defensive players were hurt and missed almost the whole year, and somehow they found a way to win the NFC East and get into the playoffs.
I'm going to let this video run until this drive's over with, but let's see how the close sets react. Man coverage got blown away. There you go. Moss with a big play. And that running ability, all those different types of plays, you're going to have to, when you get your hands on a copy of this game, you're going to have to focus on understanding all the different skills or some of the things that you can do with running. So some of the smart players are going to come in, they're going to focus on understanding the running, and then they're going to come in and try to focus on defense. Defense is going to be the key for you to be one of the elite players, is understanding how to hit blitzes, how to basically find gaps, cause pressure, because all they do is every year it seems like they're making the offenses more overpowering and less defense. And I think it's a video game. You know, the consumer wants high-scoring games. They want a bunch of points up. because obviously when you're going back and forth trading the scores, it makes the game more exciting than actually getting frustrated and going, 3 and out and having to punt. Um, so, they're going to do what they can to try to make more points, put more points on the board. The elite players are going to figure out how to stop those games as possible. So look at that pass was right on the money. So man coverage doesn't look like it's much different. I would go in to the demo once I get it, and I'm planning to go ahead and call a bunch of man coverage against myself and see the differences if it's the same as Madden 13. Because if that's the case, then I know how to game plan around it. But the key is heat, pressure, making sure that some of those plays that you've ran before, if you're going to be able to get the heat that you want. See, look at those shakes, those moves. That's not something we've seen before in the past. So, the way you make your moves and the way you do your running plays is definitely going to have an effect on how you can break extra runs and some runs like that. So if you guys never used the stick before, and you just use the basic control stick to make your runs, you're probably going to have a slight disadvantage as opposed to actually making some kind of moves or some kind of jukes. That was a different type of audible. Looks like he was able to put his wide receiver into a hook zone. So that's kind of exciting because then you can really punish someone if he plays off coverage. And then if they have to put press coverage to defend that, then I'm assuming that you'll probably be able to get a good release if the guy comes down and presses. So he's pressing here. Run play, so I would have actually tested somebody in that type of situation. Now that was kind of cool. It was like Infinity Engine. Running back got tied up into the legs of his offensive line. He wasn't able to pull himself out. Very realistic.
They're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. It's a terrible job.
I know a lot of people are going to be running these pistol sets because there's so many more mobile quarterbacks in this game in the NFL than there ever has been. With the 49ers, with RG3, Russell Wilson, Mike Vick, and some of the other quarterbacks are coming out. Screen looked pretty much the same as before. Come on. The guy backed him off. I would have hooked him up right now. Yeah. So looks like defenders are playing the same way they normally do. So if you know routes to beat man, hook zone or hook zones and stuff like that, then you're going to be able to carry a lot of your skills over in the passing game. However, running is going to be the difference. That's going to be able to take you to the next level. So if you guys like this video, I'm going to be rolling out some more stuff. I'm part of the D&D gaming crew, and we're going to be putting out some more materials, a lot of different information to take your game to the next level. So please like and subscribe. I'll be rolling out more information. Once the demo kicks off, I'll be looking for blitzes to help you guys take your game to the next level. Thanks a lot. Like and subscribe. Click that fiery hand icon, and I hope you really enjoyed this video.